My name is Drusilla Hendricks, and I don't mind telling you that I was furious with Brigham Young's decision to cooperate with the United States. The government had not helped the saints. Goodness knows, we had pled for help that we didn't get. After driving us from our homes 3 times in Missouri and breaking 3 treaties with us, killing our husbands and children, confiscating our property, and taking our land that we had paid money for, thousands of us must go. And in the dead of winter, no matter our sufferings, we must go or be exterminated. My fury would come up, and I had no language to express my feelings. I was in a complete struggle. My husband James had been shot in the neck during a skirmish in the Battle of Crooked River in 1838. He was left paralyzed from the neck down. And now I depended heavily on my son William to take up the slack. William was old enough to march with the battalion, but I needed him. My family needed him. Recruiters for the Army visited our wagon almost every day, sometimes in the company of Brother Brigham or one of the other general authorities, and I was constantly reminded of the prophet's words. If we want the privilege of going where we can worship according to the dictates of our own conscience, then we must raise the battalion. It seems sometimes the Spirit would speak to me and say, "Are you afraid to trust the God of Israel? Has He not been there for you in all your trials? Has He not provided for your wants?" And then I would think of the government's cruelty to our people. I felt resolute. I can't part with my son. Finally, the battalion was ready to go. We heard a man shouting at the top of his voice, saying, "Turn out, men, turn out, for we do not wish to press you, but we lack yet some men in the battalion." William raised his eyes and looked up at me. I knew then that he would go into the battalion. I could not swallow one bite of breakfast that morning. I waited on the rest of my family. I had no photograph of William, but I took one in my mind, and I said to myself, if I never see you till the morning of the resurrection, I will know you are my son. I heard the Spirit whisper again, "Let your son go to the battalion." I searched for William and found him sitting in the wagon. "Do you want to go to the battalion?" I asked. My boy looked up at me. Why, President Young, he says that it's for the salvation of our people, and I might as well have a hand in it as anyone." I touched his cheek. "I have held you back," I said, "but I will hold you back no more." My son marched away, and I strapped my husband in his rocking chair and then strapped him again into the wagon, and I prepared to take my family west. I looked out at the vast horizon. I watched and I waited for the day my son would return.